Today we are going to learn about one of the topic in a Python, which is a typecasting. Typecasting is the process of converting a one data type into the another's. Like we have a main four data types that we have learned, like the string, integer, float, and a boolean. So we convert the variables, or we can say we converts the data type into the another data type using the built-in functions. The built-in functions are string, integers, float, and a boolean. Let's learn one by one. So first we are going to create four variables that store the different values. Like first is company variable, which stores string values. Second is integer variable, it store integer value. Third is boolean variable, which store decimal value. Fourth is boolean variable that basically store two values, which is nothing but true or false. Okay, now sp xp. Okay. Fourth, we are going to define the type of each variable. How we are going to know the type of that variable, or which type of this variable is basically. So let's we are going to use the type functions, and that variable. So let's run. Okay, we are not getting any output. Okay, because we have not printed that, we need to print that output. Okay, now type of the company, you will get the string. So let's print other variable also the same way. Control v. First it's second, it's third is okay. Okay, let's run the program and see what output we are getting. So first is company variable, which is JP Morgan is a string. Second is a integer. Third is a float. Fourth is a boolean. Okay, now we got the variables. Now let's convert this variable into the another data type. One data types into the another data type. First, we will try to convert the integers variable into the float data type. Integer is nothing but the whole number, and float is nothing but with a decimal value. How we are going to convert that variable? Consider package variable. We are going to convert into float float. Okay, integers variable we are going to convert into float, and the float value we are storing into a package. Let's see, print of. Let's see what output we are getting. Okay, we are getting the value into the float. Basically, we have defined package variable as a integers, we converted into the float, and that variables we are getting as a float value. So how we are going to define the float variables into the integers? Let's consider which float variables we have experience that we are going to convert into the integers, like the experience. Okay, experience that we are going to convert. So experience is a float variables we are going to convert into the whole number, and we are saving that variable, we are saving that value into the experience variable. Let's see what output we are getting. Experience. Okay, we haven't printed that output, we need to print that variable, the say, okay, see, 3 whole number we are getting. Integers is nothing but the whole number. So consider we have the string variable, and let's try to convert that value into a boolean. Okay, consider we are going to convert that value into the boolean using the bool function, which is variable is nothing but company, and we are going to save into company. Okay, now let's try to print company. Okay, consider the company is the string variable. We are using the boolean functions, and we are saving that value into the company. So boolean functions give the true or the false value. It will give the true value because that company variable consists a string. If string is not present, then it will give a false value. Already string is present. Let's see what output we are getting. Okay, true. Let's consider if the company variable is a null or doesn't contain any value, then how we are getting the output as a billion. See, we are getting the false value. So basically, typecasting means we are converting a one data type into the another. Basically, four functions. That functions we are used like the string. Functions we are used like the string, integers, float, and a boolean. These functions. These are the built-in functions basically used to typecast. Thank you.